Hey Capricorns, this is Faith. This is going to be you guys' reading for October 1st through the 15th. Okay, so this is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So, of course, if that resonates with you, then this video could be for you. If it doesn't resonate with you, then tough titty. But yes, let's see what we have going on, okay? Using a new tarot deck, okay? Pisces saw it first, like, so you guys are seeing it second. It's my Game of Thrones deck. Isn't it amazing? I mean, just amazing. Okay, so let's see what we have going on here. Capricorn. Now, let's be mindful, ladies and gentlemen. Pre-shadow starts on the 11th. So before y'all get hot in the pants for these people coming back, you better fucking pay attention. That's all I gotta say. Okay, so Capricorn, October 1st through the 15th. Capricorn, October 1st through the 15th. Some of you Capricorns may possibly have an issue with your sink or possibly plumbing, so you need to be mindful of that. Make sure you watch your kids and make sure they're not flushing too much crap down the toilet, okay? We have the Five of Swords. Some of you Capricorns could possibly be dealing with an Aquarius, or some of you Capricorns still feel bitterness towards an Aquarius. Old anger, resentment, and bitterness is holding you back. Especially for some reason, even in his card, I feel like, he has his head down, because in a way, I feel like this is Judgment Day. So some of you Capricorns, this person may even possibly be trying to talk to you or communicate with you, but you're not trying to hear what they have to say because you're still possibly hanging on to what this person did to you. But even in this card, it's almost just like, when there is a winner, there's also a loser. So some of you may be fighting so hard to be right in a situation instead of just maybe looking at it from both sides. But I do feel like some of you guys, you're allowing this Five of Swords energy to hold you back. Even if it's in regards to new love, because you're possibly too afraid that this new person could do you just like the old person. And that's not really being fair. Because in a way, some of you actually may be pushing somebody away. So I'm just telling you, okay? Don't push away somebody that ain't did shit wrong to you. Or if there is no valid reason to push somebody away, why do that? Maybe it's your own inner issues that you're fighting. Maybe it's an internal battle that you're fighting, okay? And some of you guys, like I said, you need to get out of this energy because it's just going to hinder you, even if it's in new or old relationships. Just say, I need to turn my phone on, do not disturb. Yeah. Some of you, if you're dealing with this person, you may be pushing this Aquarius person away because of what they did to you. Another thing too, somebody's being too focused on what other people think. I'd also get this energy of possibly you or somebody you're dealing with is being quite obnoxious. In this card, I almost get this energy here where it's like eventually you're going to have to answer for the shit that you possibly did. So if you're being mean to somebody and stuff like that just because they've been mean to you, eventually you're going to be in this position. So don't do it. It ain't worth it. But anyway, let's keep going. Capricorn, October 1st through the 15th. Capricorn, October 1st through the 15th. What are the messages for Capricorn? All right, let's see. At the bottom, we have the King of Swords. Yeah, you're being cold. Some of you, man, you're dealing with an air sign without a doubt. Or this person has air in their chart and sun, moon, or rising. With this King of Swords, it's like being cold. It could be Gemini specifically, but it doesn't have to be, okay? This is like being cold. It's being shut down. Also this could be the energy of cutting through the bullshit. Okay, some of you may even possibly be cutting off an air sign, or some of you may even possibly feel like that an air sign person is bullshitting you because, maybe you guys have had some issues in the past, and so you're kind of just like slicing them through with the sword. And I almost get this energy as well. Some of you are standing firm on your position, Even if that position ain't right, you're like, I'm going to be wrong and strong because at the end of the day, I know I'm right. But what if you're not? Okay? Yeah, but like I said, I just get this cold, hence why it's the winter time on this, I get this cold energy. Some of you Capricorns may possibly be like scolding somebody from a distance. It could be a boss, or like I said, it could be a partner. Some of you could possibly be looking at this person just maybe with disgust. I don't know why you're looking like, what is it? What's the issue? But I feel like some of you guys, because this person may have like hurt you. Some of you may feel hurt because this person isn't opening up to you emotionally. So you just feel like that your emotions are pointless. Your emotions are useless. And you may just feel like some of you may feel emotionally drained trying to figure out how this person feels. But you see how it's just this energy where you're just trying to like maybe prove a point. Some of you, like I said, if some of you are possibly feeling like this person doesn't care, what if that's not the case? Okay? What if you're just being cold because you're possibly trying to read this person's mind and be like, oh, you're bullshitting me. I know, I'm just saying. Some of you Capricorns are definitely being hurt in a relationship or hurt by this person, and you're having a hard time opening up. Or this person is having a hard time opening up because maybe this person has been hurt by you. Maybe because you have been in the Five of Swords energy with that need to be right, and you kind of just like keep poking because you want to be right. And what if you in a way have hurt this person? What if you both have hurt each other and you just don't know how to move forward? Just saying. Okay, it doesn't have to be, whatever resonates, it resonates, okay? But yeah. Cold, shut down, aloof. But also this can be the energy as well of like being brutally honest. Somebody needs to get real with their emotions. Either you or the other person, or like I said, this could be you trying to get this person to get real with their emotions, because it's almost like you're tired. You could be tired of guessing how this person feels. I can see that. Clarify the King of Swords. Some of you Capricorns may, because I sometimes see this card as like the general, and I think of the military. So some of you Capricorns could be in the military, or you come from a military background, or you could have went to the military and did fucking amazing because you got the King of Swords type of energy. And very intellectual. Some of you, I feel like I almost get the energy here. Somebody in this situation is just totally coming across like they have no emotions, but that's not true. Somebody has developed a defense mechanism based off of what they went through. Not saying it's an excuse. I'm just telling you what it is. Yeah, some of you Capricorns, there is an air sign person trying to come back and ask for a second chance. But you got to know that this person is who they are. That's the thing about the King of Swords. He always tells you out the gate who he is. So some of y'all be on here bitching about a narcissist. He told you he was a narcissist out the gate. And you decide to stay. So, I mean, hey, point the finger right back at yourself. Because, yeah, he can sometimes be a narcissist. But he don't stray away from the truth. He don't stray away from telling you what it is. Okay? So if you chose to continue to deal with this narcissist after he already told you who he was or showed you who he was, hello, point that finger back at yourself. Clarify the King of Swords. Oh, well, you give it just as good as they do. Y'all are funny. Quite frankly, I thoroughly enjoy the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords because you know what? They are damn funny. They are hilarious. If you've ever been around a King of Swords, a Queen of Swords couple, damn, they have like that weird sense of humor. But it's just like, wow, y'all are really funny. But they can be so cold. They can be so mean sometimes. But a lot of it is they've both been hurt. That's why I said some of you Capricorns have been hurt by this person and you've also hurt them. So it's almost like both of you guys are just tit for tat. Both of you could possibly sometimes be a little bit petty towards one another. But yeah, some of you guys are taking a break from someone, probably due to emotions, the lack of emotions, not wanting to say how they feel. So you're taking a break. Because we have the Eight of Cups, which represents going off to figure out what makes you happy. Like some of you guys are looking for somebody who's going to give you the emotions that you're looking for. Because we have this too. It's like, yeah, you're deciding to take this break from the past. It's just like, and you're putting your foot down. You're being cold about it. Okay, you're like, this is what I want. Some of you Capricorns, the issue is there is a power struggle. You wanted to go to the right and they wanted to go to the left. And nobody knows how to meet in the middle. That's where these two falter, because they do have sometimes a hard time compromising because they both want to be in control. And that's probably where you guys falter. Both of you can't be in control at the same time. It's just not going to happen. You both don't need to try to be in control, period. Just try to find a middle ground. And that's where some of you guys just can't get it right. You can't find a middle ground. So that's why somebody's going to walk away. In the current, we have see what I tell. Oh, this is funny. The Lovers, a Gemini, I called it. Some of you guys, it's a Gemini sun, moon, or rising. And with this Lovers card here, you see they've came together. It's like soulmates, okay? But the thing is, even though this is soulmate energy, you need more to a partner than just passion. You need intellect. You need emotional understanding. And some of you could possibly feel like you're missing that, okay? But the Lovers can sometimes even represent a choice. A choice that has to be made. Could be a choice that has to be made between two people. Or some of you Capricorns, there are two paths that have been presented in front of you. And you have to figure out which path is the right one for you. And that could be why maybe somebody's deciding to take a break because they don't know what path they want to take. So why continue to drag the other person down through this? Clarify the Lovers. Clarify the Lovers. Wow. Some of you Capricorn, somebody is obsessed with you, and it could be a Gemini. We have this Empress card, which can represent unconditional love. I don't think it's obsessed with you in a bad way. I feel like it's kind of like could be obsessed with you in a way where it's kind of just like this person really loves you. And because they possibly love you so much, that probably is what maybe gets them in the King of Swords energy, where they kind of like turn it off and try to act like they don't care because it's kind of just like... It could be that sense of that's them feeling like I'm being way too vulnerable because I feel like I'm loving you more than you love me. But a lot of this could just be him being his own worst enemy, or she, doesn't matter. But she is the woman of unconditional love, the love that can survive through the good times and the bad. Some of you Capricorns, you better close them legs because I smell twins. Yeah, Gemini. Whoa, shit. Some of you could end up having Gemini twins with this person, or Taurus twins, either Taurus or Gemini twins. So, or if it's not twins, it's either a Taurus or a Gemini child. Some of you may already have this child between the two of you. It could be a Taurus or a Gemini, or a Libra. But this Empress card, with her being Taurus, and her representing Venus, she ties back to the Justice card. If you're a Capricorn female, it's almost like this person can see you as their wife. But somebody has a choice that they need to make. The obstacle. The Six of Cups. Oh, you and this person have a past life connection. No wonder. That makes sense. Six of Cups is Scorpio. But also this is represent nostalgia, the past. The obstacle could be somebody doesn't know how to move forward from the past. Always bringing the past back up and assuming that that's what's going to happen again. You know, this Six of Cups also represents pleasure, you know, feeling at home with the person in your life. The Six of Cups also can represent soul family connection and somebody feeling close to you. Some of you may feel far apart from somebody who you feel close to, but also the Six of Cups is that energy where it represents home is where the heart is. Some of you guys, somebody here could be possibly trying to run away from where somebody's trying to run away from their heart. But see, that's the thing. That's why I like the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, because they are so logical. You know, they're not going to make the bonehead decision and follow their heart and go be with somebody who they know is treating them like shit. They're not going to do it because it's not happening, which is why I love them. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. Sometimes I can be a cold-hearted son of a gun. But maybe that's just me. don't know why I get this energy as well. Somebody may be running away from home. Home could be this connection. Clarify the Six of Cups. Clarify the Six of Cups. Told you. What the fuck did I tell you? Yuppity doo-dah. Soulmate energy, soulmate energy, soulmate energy. And you know what? I know y'all don't like, well, never mind. I don't have time for the comments about it. Because some of you guys take the twin flame thing too fucking deep. Some of y'all will literally follow your twin to the ends of the earth when this person treats you like shit. That don't make no sense. Where the fuck is your self-love? That don't make no sense. Why would you allow somebody to even put you in that position? No. Which is why I said I'm not going to say it. Because some of you guys, you get stuck on that and then you feel like that you have to endure the pain, the hurt from this relationship. And no, you don't. Now, the others of you, okay, the other ones of you who I feel like, you know, because I do have a sense of a twin flame connection between you and this person. But I feel like it's one of those things here where it's just like somebody, I get this energy where somebody is coming into their own, somebody is changing, somebody is transforming, somebody is healing. You know, and that's the obstacle here. Some of you Capricorns, there is going to be somebody I feel like coming back in who is changed, but you do not want to take this person back because of what has happened in the past. Even if what has happened in the past wasn't that bad in terms of somebody just being shut down, somebody being cold, somebody just being hurt, it's like you don't even want to hear it. And it's a shame because, you know, it's like somebody wants to make it right. Somebody who you feel like is your better half, who is healing themselves, who is getting on the path of healing, and you're kind of just like, nope, I don't want to have shit to do with you. Ooh. See, Ace of Swords. Some of you guys, if you've already accepted this person back in, I almost get this energy here where it's like making the right decision. Because it's almost just like having to go to extreme measures to get somebody to realize, like, look, I will walk the fuck off of a cliff rather than be in this situation with you and you don't give me what I need. Ain't gonna happen. Sometimes it has to come to that. Not a problem, you know. But the Ace of Swords is like making the right decision. So some of you Capricorns may have felt maybe anxious, or you may have even possibly felt bad for making some type of decision in the past in pertaining to maybe leaving this person behind. Because I feel like some of you guys may have left this person behind. Hence why this person is in your obstacle position, because it's like this person wants to make it right. But you don't want to hear it. And I also feel like this Ace of Swords is like, some of you, this relationship gives you a sense of identity. Identity meaning this relationship helped you find who you are, possibly during a dark time. Which is why I feel like for some of you, this relationship is so significant. And it's hard for you to like move away, you know? Because to be honest with you, for some of you guys, I feel like what has transpired between you and this person really hasn't been that bad from what I'm getting here. Some of you may feel like it's that bad, but I just don't really get the vibe. I just don't. Because the thing is, the King of Swords, he is too smart to cheat. He's like, he thinks too far ahead as to what he has to lose. Yeah, he might flirt sometimes. Most times it's innocent. Most times people mistake him for flirting, but that may not necessarily be who he is. Because this is your husband. This is somebody who will be faithful to you, loyal to you, or wife, whatever it is. Some of y'all be wiping your ass with the King of Wands and then be looking at other people like, why it ain't work out? Well, you're wiping your ass with a King of Wands. His loyalty not to you no fucking way. I mean, hey, it is what it is and it ain't what it ain't. But this is truth, clarity, closure. Some of you Capricorns, I feel like you feel like you already closed the door on this situation already, which is why I said I feel like you just don't want to take this person back. But it's like, I mean, it's up to you. Clarify the Ace of Swords. Clarify the Ace of Swords. An apology also may have came in the past from this person. Clarify the Ace of Swords. Okay, hold on. Queen of Wands. Some of you got anger problems. Big time. Look, she's very angry, very upset. Some of you may have gotten very upset about this breakup, about this split in the past, and you didn't know how to control your anger. Instead of realizing that the situation may not be as bad as what you think. But also the Queen of Wands, she's a very fun person, easily liked. She's cool, you know. She gets adored. She's adored by her partner and stuff like that. But, you know, she doesn't really last long in situations where she's not being appreciated. So some of you Capricorns could have walked away because you weren't being appreciated. And it could have been emotionally. Or whatever, or in whatever way you weren't being appreciated. That's why you walked away. But yeah, she's a hothead. I mean, hey. Because some of you guys, because you are so angry, you can't even hear what this person has to say. And that's, again, why I feel like this is in the obstacle position. Because it's kind of just like, if you would just remove yourself from being pissed off about what went wrong, maybe you can hear the person out and you guys can figure out what went wrong. But somebody here just don't want to do that. Because they want to stand strong on being right, even if they're wrong. And it's annoying. See, King of Pentacles, an adult, being mature. Also the King of Pentacles, of course, this is Earth, so this could be you. You see how we have two kings? That's why I said, both of you guys, it's like we're at an impasse because everybody wants to be in control. No, it's not going to work that way. The King of Pentacles also represents feeling comfortable, living a comfortable life. So if some of you Capricorns are wondering about money, finances, if you're going to be able to live a comfortable life, yes. Yeah, because there's something that you're good at. Some of you Capricorns could be really good at math because I feel like this King of Pentacles is like good at finances, banking. You know, he normally is a CEO, middle management. So some of you could even possibly be creating your own company. It may include this person. Well, that makes sense if you're, you know, if you have this twin flame dynamic going on, likely you could include this person. You know? Wow. Some of you Capricorns, I almost get this energy. Somebody is saying, I am not your father. I am not your parents. Some of you Capricorns could be like, you know, putting this stamp on this person that they're going to be the way towards you that maybe a parent was towards you growing up. But no, everybody's DNA is coded differently. They're not the same. But sometimes we see two traits that are alike in a parent and we're like, no, run. Now. Some of you Capricorns, if you did get entangled with somebody who kind of like acts like your parent, and then maybe not in a good way, then come on. Your common sense says leave them the fuck alone. I mean, you don't need a tarot reader. You don't need a goddamn psychic charging you your mother's inheritance to tell you about common sense. But then again, you know, I guess sometimes common sense ain't so common. So I have to take that into account as well. But you got the common sense. You know what the fuck I'm saying, okay? Because shit, you're Saturn. Saturn pretty much be like, you gotta have common sense. Okay? I'm just saying. But yeah, let's clarify this King of Pentacles. I get also this energy as well of like being protective. So it's almost like this could be this person wanting to protect you, protect the relationship. Could even possibly be protecting your money. Some of you, some of you Capricorns, if you are single, somebody from your deep past who you possibly went to school with will be coming back up. Clarify the King of Pentacles. 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 Some of you Capricorn, like I said, if you're single, could be another earth sign person coming in or a Sagittarius. And we have this air sign person right here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, who will be coming into you. But also this Eight of Wands, I feel like can represent like being in love, good fortune ahead, anxiety, falling in love. Some of you Capricorns may even possibly be having anxiety that, you know, if you let this person back in, because I feel like some of you will, but you could be having anxiety that this person could be possibly lying to you about something. But I think a lot of that is because you're catching the feels, and it's scary. Because it's like, damn, what if you screwed me up? Nine of Cups. Finally, like, get into a place of being happy. But some of you guys, you don't really want to be happy because you're too consumed with trying to prove your point that I can do it without you. You piss me off by not sitting up here telling me how you feel, and I feel like you play my motherfucking emotions, and I did da-da-da-da. It's like, God, take a number. Okay? I'm just saying. See the other side of the coin. Because some of you guys, it really ain't that bad. And you're making it bad. Clarify the king. Yeah. All these cards. And then we have the Magician. Some of you Capricorns, this new business, it could be in sales. Which is good. Could be sales. Maybe real estate. I don't know what else involves sales with finances. I can't think. I don't know. Maybe selling life insurance policies or something like that. Ten of Wands. Want to give up, which is what I already called. Want to throw in the towel. No, don't want to be bothered, which is what I already said. You want to give up right before you're at the finish line. That's where some of you are at. And also this energy here could be journey to a strange place. You know what? I feel like this journey to a strange place is revolving around your emotions, your feelings. Because shit's getting real. It's getting real. And this could be uncomfortable for you. But also this Ten of Wands can be, some of you could be worried about what other people are going to think about you if you take this person back. Because again, you could have used this Ace of Swords as closure to close the door and be like, you know what? No. Fuck this. I'm done. But no. You weren't really done. It just sounded good. And that's what happened. Some of you could feel I feel like also this could be some of you may feel weighed down by a decision that you need to make, possibly when it comes to this situation. Like, do I stay? Do I let this go? Some of you may even possibly be secluding yourself a little bit. Clarify the Ten of Wands. But also, some of you Capricorns, don't get caught in being lazy because you're going to blow it before you get to the finish line. Because this is where you're getting to. But you're going to blow it because you're being lazy. Okay? Because you got a lot of work. You can be like, oh, I'm going to do it tomorrow. No, get your ass up and do it. I know you're tired. Who gives a shit? Okay? Somebody got to do it. And you got to get up and get to moving. That's all I'm saying. Clarify the Ten of Wands. Clarify the Ten of Wands. Some of you Capricorns, you could be working so much that you may end up coming down. Yeah, I was just about to say, you may end up coming down with some type of cold or something. Push through it. Okay? Some of you could possibly be having, some of you could possibly even be having maybe cramps or pains or something like that. Could be menstrual cycle, stuff like that. Push through the pain. You better take your ass fucking Tylenol, ibuprofen. You better keep it pushing. You got to do it. Because this is where you want to be. Okay? Four of Swords, taking a rest. Some of you, like I said, you want to quit before the finish line. But also, this Four of Swords, I feel like it represents finding peace in a situation. Peace and quiet. The end of conflict. And I feel like even in regards to love, the conflict is over. But it's almost like you want to start the conflict up again. Based off of what happened in the past. Told you. Pushing somebody away because you have the need, the want to be right. Why? This is at your feet. I feel like this is probably the background of why you're at where you're at. When there's a winner, there's always a loser. Shouldn't be like that in a relationship. I mean, sometimes it's going to happen. Because sometimes somebody's just flat out wrong and they just got to own it. But it shouldn't be to the point where you don't know how to move past it. And some of you guys, you don't know how to move past it. You're hanging on to this, especially in your mental space. You're just hanging on to it. What? Damn. Jesus, my God. Y'all stressing me the fuck out, okay? Clarify the Five of Swords. Clarify the Five of Swords. Some of you Capricorns may be trying to push this person towards marriage. What a bad idea. Clarify the Five of Swords. And I'm telling you, some of you guys, if you don't change, this person is going to be done. Done, or you're going to be done. But I do feel like somebody is changing, but the other person doesn't want to accept the fact that they are changing. It's crazy. See, it's like no, some of you guys are pushing your soulmate out the door. Again, we have Scorpio, but it could be Cancer, Pisces, Aquarius. Pushing your soulmate out the door. You don't see a suitable partner right in front of you because you have this need to be right. Also, Libra came through as well. Get it together. So this has been your reading. Hope it helped. See you later.